Glad you could join us again on the Value Chain TV News Update. My name is Chad Moses. On the news update, we begin with stories on the gas sector. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, has issued a license to construct LTC to UTM Offshore Limited for Nigeria's first floating liquefied natural gas facility. This was stated by the Chief Executive of NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, in Abuja. The chief executive further said the project, located in Akwa Ibom State, will process 324 million standard cubic feet per day of natural gas and produce liquefied petroleum gas condensate and 2.8 million tons of LNG per year. The chief executive of NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, explained that UTM Offshore was initially granted a license in 2019 for a facility with a capacity of 1.2 million tons per annum. Due to the rising demand for LNG, this capacity was later increased to 2.8 million tons. The report.
The event of today is to issue LTC to UTM Offshore for their FLNG, which is floating LNG project, which has the objective of establishing a floating facility offshore Akwa Ibom State on OML 104 that will process 324 million standard cubic feet per day of natural gas and produce 2.8 million tons per annum of LNG. In February 2021, the NMDPRA issued UTM Offshore with a license to establish 1.2 MTPA, or that's million tons per annum facility for processing about 176 million standard cubic feet per day. The LTE was renewed in August 2023. However, due to increase in LNG demand, the project capacity was upgraded by UTM Offshore from 1.2 million tons per annum to 2.8 million tons per annum. This upgrade requires an increase in feed gas from 176 to about 324 million standard cubic feet per day. The company subsequently applied for the license to construct and submitted relevant engineering design packages for the increased capacity. The NMDPRA reviewed the submissions and found it satisfactory and is hereby granting the company a license to construct. Thank you. Congratulations.
The federal government has issued a license to UTM Offshore Limited for the construction of Nigeria's first floating liquefied natural gas facility, with a production capacity of 2.8 million tons per annum. Speaking during the presentation of the license, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Gas, Ekperikpe Ekpo, hailed the milestone, noting that the facility will significantly boost the country's gas production and utilization.
Today, we are going to witness the handing over of license to UTM FLNG to operate. It will take up to 2.8 million tons of LNG. And from what the authority chief executive has said, this is the first in Nigeria. And so it is something that we need to celebrate. This is in line with the vision of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to grow gas production, distribution, and utilization. And in line with the Decade of Gas initiative, we are looking at gas driving the economy of this nation come 2030. And we are going to achieve that. So I salute NMDPRA for due diligence, and I salute my brother, the CEO of UTM FLNG, for the bold step that he has taken with his team to bring to board what we are going to celebrate today. And I believe that after this presentation and celebration, all other things that needs to be done to make sure the dream of today is realized tomorrow will need to be done. I can assure you, the federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will give you all the necessary support, the conducive environment to operate, so that at the end of the day, the dreams of the decade of gas, of increasing gas production up to 12 billion cubic feet by 2030 will be a reality.
Group Managing Director of UTM Offshore, Julius Rohn, attributed achievement to President Bola Tinubu's vision to revamp Nigeria's gas industry. He also acknowledged the support of NNPC's Group Chief Executive Officer, Mele Kyari, as UTM continues to contribute to the nation's energy sector.
It is my honor to stand before you today with immense gratitude and profound appreciation as we celebrate a significant milestone for the UTM FLNG project. It is with great sense of humility that we receive the license to construct for the Nigerian first floating liquefied natural gas project, FLNG, from the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. The FLNG is a 2.8 MMPTA capacity plant which will produce LNG, LPG, and condensate from the re-injected gas from OML 104 Yoho field. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. It is our sincere appreciation to continuously to assure the NMDPRA that UTM will deliver this project within time and budget. I want to assure the Authority Chief Executive that UTM Offshore is delighted to work with its team of professionals who have been guiding us through the processes till we got to where we are today. UTM has been working with the dedicated professionals from NNDPRA. Their guidance through the review process have been instrumental in navigating the complexity of this endeavor. Your expertise and constructive feedback have not only ensured compliance with industry standards, but have also fostered a productive and transparent partnership. To our board of directors and stakeholders and partners, NNPC Limited and Delta State Government, and staff and consultant of UTM FLNG Limited, this achievement reflects your hard work and dedication and perseverance. Your restlessness in pursuit of innovation and excellence has brought us to this pivotal moment. The license is a testament to our collective effort and commitment to advance this project while adhering to the highest standard of safety and environmental stewardship. This milestone underscores our commitment to excellence and strategic vision for the future. We cannot today end this event without giving thanks to the Group CEO of NNPC Limited, Mr. Mele Kyari, for his leadership and support for the UTM FLNG project, which has imposed a lot of confidence on UTM, being an indigenous company, to deliver and take on such magnitude of project. As we move forward with the engineering and procurement construction phase, we are more motivated than ever to contribute positively to the energy sector and Nigeria economy.
Moving on economic matters, the federal government, through the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, on September 5, 2024, commenced the sales of 30,000 metric tons of milled rice at a subsidized rate of 40,000 naira per 50 kg bag. Speaking at the launch in Abuja, Kyari stated that the program reflects President Bola Tinubu's commitment to ensuring that Nigerians do not go to bed hungry. However, residents of the Federal Capital Territory are struggling to locate sales points for subsidized rice, as the Ministry of Agriculture has remained silent on distribution details. Amid growing frustration, the public awaits further clarification from the government on how and where to access the rice. Moving to business matters, there are speculations that oil marketers may begin the importation of premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol, due to delays from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPC, and the management of Dangote Refinery to agree on a price. NNPC Limited has stated over the week that it would only fully overtake the production from Dangote Petroleum Refinery if the market prices of the commodity were higher than the pump price in Nigeria. The national oil company also said that Dangote and other domestic refineries were free to sell directly to any oil marketers, adding that it had no desire nor intentions to become the distributor for any entity in a free market environment. Reacting to the slowdown in discussions between Dangote and NNPCL, oil marketers stated that they would only source the products from wherever they found it cheaper, as this could be through importation. Now moving to local content, the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDMB, Engineer Felix Ogbe, has commended the significant content strides achieved in the Nigeria LNG Limited NLNG Train 7 project. Ogbe spoke during a visit at the NLNG 6-train plant Train 7 project construction site and the NLNG Shipping and Marine Service Limited Training Center, Marine Center for Excellence in Finima, Bonny Island, River State. Our correspondent, S.A. Ufoma, has the report.
While on the visit, Ogbe emphasized on the need for increased collaboration and advocacy for Nigerian content in the oil and gas industry. In a statement by the Corporate Communications Office of NCDMB, the Executive Secretary highlighted how the Train 7 project has significantly boosted local capacity through the production of ancillary components and accessories within Nigeria, contributing directly to the project's successful execution. He commended the recent presidential directives on local content implementation, which mandates that contracts in the oil and gas sector be awarded exclusively to local companies with proven in-country capabilities as instrumental to these achievements. For Value Chain TV, S.A. Ufoma reporting.
Operatives of the Department of the State Service, DSS, have reportedly arrested President of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Joe Ajayo. According to media reports, he was arrested at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, while about to board a flight to the United Kingdom to attend a conference of the Trade Union Congress, TUC. Although details of the arrest and the reasons are still sketchy as of the time of filing this report, sources say he has been handed over to the National Intelligence Agency. Details of his arrest will be coming in our subsequent bulletin. Moving to foreign matters, in a bid to strengthen development in the solid mineral sector, Nigeria and China have signed a $3.3 billion deal to develop the Brass Industrial Park and Methanol Complex in Bayelsa State. The Director of Information and Public Relations of the Federal Ministry of Finance, Mr. Mohamed Manga, disclosed in a statement that the deal was signed at the sidelines of the Africa-China Conference in Beijing. And finally, on sports, Nigeria wrapped up its campaign at the Paris 2024 Paralympics Games, finishing 40th on the medal table with an impressive haul of 7 medals, 2 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze. Kabiru Lawal has the details.
In a standout performance, Onyinyechi Mark shattered the Paralympic record in the women's 61 kg powerlifting event with 145 kg lift to take home gold. Folashade Olanifeson also struck gold in the women's over 86 kg powerlifting category. Bose Omolayo secured silver in the women's up to 79 kg powerlifting category, lifting 145 kg. Flora Ugoma added another silver in the women's javelin F54 event with a throw of 19.26 meters, while Esther Nwogu claimed silver in the women's up to 41 kg powerlifting division. Isau Ogunkule made history by becoming the first Nigeria to win an individual medal in para-table tennis since Sydney 2000 Games, clinching bronze in the men's singles Class 4 event. Nigerian athletes once again demonstrated their strength and resilience on the global stage, bringing home an impressive set of medals from the Paralympic. For Value Chain TV, Kabir Lawal reporting.
And with this, we conclude the Value Chain TV news update. I remain Chat Moses. Thanks for watching.